Hi everyone, so today we're in a Chimera episode, but it is also an unexpected journey. So customarily in Chimera testing, I'll just do my modifications, load up the game, check out the planet, explore a bit, see if it's worthy of recording and cataloging, and if not, I'll restart. And I loaded up this world, and I saw that it was on the ledge of a mountain, and the view was amazing. So I was going to record maybe a minute or two of it, and add it to a compilation video. But I wanted to fly around and check out the planet also. So I realized, it's of course the beginning of the game. You have no resources, you're basically stranded. So I thought, hey, I'll just, find some resources, start up the ship real quick and take a look. Well, the Iridium I need, and by the way, this is actually about 30 minutes into the game. I collected my resources that were around the ledge, and then I needed Iridium. Well, Iridium is across, like you saw, across the whole valley on the other side up in the mountains. Well, you might say, okay, no big deal. Maybe 30 minutes to get there. Well, the rest of this video is me trying to get there. What's interesting about this is, at first, when I saw where the Iridium was, and when I saw the scope of the adventure that I would have to embark on to get that Iridium, I was just going to restart again. I thought, this is pointless. It's frustrating. I mean, this sheer cliff size, you can't even run, or else you start breaking your legs. You get damage. There are pock marks, little caves, sinkholes, whatever, all along the slope. It's frigid temperatures. There's virtually no resources. And all of a sudden I realized I was actually in a survival game. No Man's Sky was actually challenging me to survive. And that's what I always wanted in No Man's Sky. That's what the game's supposed to be, right? You crash on a planet and you have to survive, get your resources, repair your ship. It's supposed to be hard. I don't remember the last time starting a game and Beyond was hard and I worried about surviving. I worried the whole trip, and I never even made it to that Iridium. And it was awesome, and I kept playing. I actually got so beat up several times on this little adventure. I had to reload it several times, and I enjoyed it every time because it was truly challenging. And this is only a fraction of the game. If altering the world in a way that, in my opinion, should be in the vanilla game, creates this much adventure and challenge to simply survive in the game long enough to repair your ship, then it needs to be done. It just needs to be done. This was so fun to play. It was frustrating. It was challenging. I'm running through these dense forests. Right now I'm in a valley. I just went down these dangerous slopes into this frozen valley forest full of creatures and perils, natural perils. And as you watch the video here, you'll see as I'm traversing this valley, it's going from morning to afternoon to evening to nightfall. and I'm still in the valley. So when we at first saw the distance to the Iridium, you think, okay, well, it's not so far. It is. It took a whole day. And that's amazing. That's the way it should be, right? I mean, in my opinion, that is very realistic. And adding that realism to a fantasy space game like this, you know, to a sci-fi game like this, it just made an amazing experience. I mean, here I am, so stupid. I'm looking for to recharge my hazard protection, and guess what? No resources. I could find resources if I veered off course a long ways, but I just wanted to get to my Iridium, and I never did. But look, here's the mountain. You know, I'm finally approaching the other side of the valley. And I mean, just to play this, guys, I know a YouTube video might not do it justice, but just to play this and to truly feel in No Man's Sky that I'm having to struggle to survive, it's indescribable. It's wonderful. I loved it. In the next video, I'll show you kind of more of what I'm getting with my recent Chimera testing. It's more of this, only not this. It's a different world. And the challenges were different, but they're there. And that's what's so amazing. Not only graphically, the terrain and the forests and all these things that I'm getting in Chimera, not only does it look amazing, but it's also extremely challenging and fun to play. So, this was such a unique experience. I honestly, with my recent Chimera testing, I've been experiencing my greatest times in No Man's Sky. I really can honestly say that. Aside from first loading up the game, you know, on launch day. Aside from launch day, recently here, after my hard drive got wiped out, and all my modding was gone, I'm glad it did. Because now, I'm having experiences in No Man's Sky that I haven't had before in years. And it's just amazing, guys. There is so much potential in this game. That's my real point here. So much potential. Here I've reached the other side. Look at it. It's sheer. That Iridium's all the way up there, guys. And I'm completely out of resources. I mean, you know. I started climbing this, and I was just dead. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time.